from Cedar. He'll just send it up to Hage. Hage now takes it across the blue line. Has Ernest looking for Spence in the middle, and that one goes just past. Ernest just dumped all the way down. Moldenhauer trying to find it with Spence. Spence, Moldenhauer both going for it, and that will be knocked out to Fantilli. This one sent all the way down now to Hage. Hage trying to switch it across to the other side, unable to do so. Moldenhauer just kind of sent it up to Barnett. Barnett still with the puck. A little pressure there from Coughlin, but eventually goes out to Hage. Hage will send it all the way up for Spence, and that one will just go out of play. Hughes will knock it off the board to Hage. Hage dumps it back. That one across the side and goes between the legs of Muse. Iazenza can't hold on to it, so now Spence on the counterattack. Spence has Hage in the middle. He gives it off to him. Hage shot and goal! Beautiful pass there from the freshman Spence over to Hage. The second leading mid-ice. Send it across the blue line to Hage. Unable to hold on to it. Moldenhauer just trying to block it off there. Larkin tries to take it, but it can't get there. Muse will send it down to Spence. Spence swung around. Moldenhauer will grab it with his glove, and that one just right off the pad. Hage still looking for a chance. Fakes it back to Barnett. Makes a man fall. Hage looking for the middle. It makes a move. Spence will hold on to it now. Spence looking back for Barnett. He'll drop it off to him. Barnett unable to get a clean shot off, but he'll save it from going outside the zone. He'll look for someone in the center. Unable to get there, and Schomberg will just pounce on top of it. Mercyhurst getting that practice of putting Draper or any of their centers at that net front is a good chance for learning as this team. Oh, and a shot from Horkoff goes in the back of the net. Send it back to Muse, and Michigan will have a chance to reset as the Lakers make a little bit of a change. Now here comes Hage. Goes up across the middle. He'll try and take it on his own. Now we'll settle into things. Send it up to top to Muse. Muse back to left side to Hage. Hage trying to find someone weak side. He'll pressure inside. Muse back to Hage. Hage will knock it down to Hughes, and that one smacked during the 600th win for Rick Gotkin for Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst now just trying to get out of the zone. Hage will give it to Horkoff. Isaiah from Hughes and Rayo Mullen. Michigan still applying pressure. Spence will send it across in a kind of a dangerous play there from Chambray.
And, you know, he's really leading the pack. Not too many shots from other players.
Now Michigan will take back over. Hage passes it down to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer finds Muse in the middle. That shot blocked, but unable to hold on. Spence trying to find somewhere, but that one goes out of play. Rhode Island will be the lone trip against a ranked opponent as Muse will try and send a shot. Now Hage will just control it at the top. That one taken away. Now Larkin on the break. Larkin trying to find James. James has it. James looking across the middle. He tries to do a backhanded shot, and that one no good. Larkin still holding on to it. Good hit there from Hage. And now Muse will take control, and now Moldenhauer finds Hage on the left side. Now to Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer weak side to Spence, and a great save. That shot
They can do with this second opportunity here.
Michigan wins the faceoff to Muse. Muse sends it weak side. Horkoff all alone, and a goal! A hat trick for Will Horkoff in the first game of the season. So we take a look again at that goal. Just, a great pass from Muse. Finds Hage wide open on the left side. Wolverines as Muse will send it back over to Hage. Hage trying to find someone in the middle, and no one's there. Valentini will just pop it back out to Hage. Hage sends it over. Hughes trying to find a shot. Hage will send it up to Muse. Muse back to Hage. Hage with the shot and goal! Michael Hage with his second goal of the night.
To 9-1.
Again, a little bit of deja. As Raymond Mullen will kind of hold on to it. Hage now with the puck. Hage is trying to find anybody. We'll send it over to Fantilli. Fantilli down to Perron. Perron still has it. Dumps it off to Barnett. Barnett trying to find Hage in the middle to Spence and a goal! Hage finds Spence on the weak side and fits it right in the pocket on the right.
Trying to slow down Michigan through the neutral zone. Here's Hage trying to send it across. They all collapse in front of Gravel. Here's Muse trying to get in front, but a good play. And that goes by the winger coming back. Powell to deflect it away. Here's a shot wide of the Michigan goal as Ivan Kovic watches it carry him all the way over to his left-hand side. Oh, right through the...
Done a much better job through the first 6:28 of protecting the house, as the coaches like to say.
Around the boards it goes. Here's Hughes. Comes in, shoots! Oh, right through the goal mouth. Now Muse, shot. Kicked out of there, Gravel. And here's another shot by Valentini. Boy, look at how close they are. And Gravel is standing big in that goal crease. Here's a shot. Goal! Harkov deflects it in, his fourth goal of the year. And it's 1-0 Michigan on the power play.
Number one power play unit. They've got Henry Muse at the top, and he's developing some special chemistry with Michael Hage on the one-timer. He puts it right in his wheelhouse.
Until he hands off. Check it, that's Mania. He'll head off. And here comes Michigan. Moldenauer in center. And Michael Hage feeds Moldenauer. Shot. That rang off the crossbar. But didn't end up in the net. Here's a feed out in front. Down in the Michigan zone. Brooks tried to drop it back, but he gave it right to Michael Hage. 3-on-2 developing offside in this period. And circling around is Valentini. The skilled freshman hands it off to Hage. Now low. Here's TJ. Not amused. Oh, trying to go back to Hayes, but there was an active stick by Brooks to knock it away. Now here's a one-timer. That was blocked on the defense. And here's one right through the goal mouth. That didn't hit anything. As time winds down here. 15 seconds left in the period. And, there was a cross check. Michigan got away with on Larkin. Now the puck back along the point. 5 seconds left in the period. Shot. And getting a piece of that. The eyes away from the goaltender, Gravel. Ends up back by the blue line. Now the Wolverines will send it across. Here's Hage. Trying to go back for Valentini. Hage with a drive on a play. Died in behind the goal. Takes it on the backhand, and then he was dumped in the corner by Michigan defenseman Asher Barnett. We've called his name a lot, haven't we? Both offensively and mostly all out on the East Coast.
Yeah, well, I say no.
No. I don't think he'd want it.
I don't think Jack would want you to either.
Now Michigan brings it in. Again, two-man advantage as they score. And Markov, another power play goal.
So in the span of 27 hours, Will Horkoff, first-round draft pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins, 24th overall, exceeds his goal total.